Get ready, because what you're about to see will shock you. Roelly Winklaar didn't walk on stage as a bodybuilder. He walked on stage as a biological anomaly. 290 pounds of dense, violent muscle. Arms over 24 inches, bigger than most grown men's legs. And when the lights hit him, nobody asked, "Is he good?" They asked, "Is that real?" And the story behind how he became this freak is insane. And you're not ready for it. Before all the chaos, Roelly was normal. A lifter, a dreamer, a guy training in small gyms in the Netherlands. No spotlight, no crazy audience reactions, no headlines. Just iron, sweat, and an obsession that hadn't fully awakened yet. But life doesn't build legends with comfort. A serious car accident changed everything. It almost ended his career. It almost ended his life. Doctors told him to slow down, recover, heal. Roelly heard them, but he chose a different path. He didn't return to bodybuilding as the same man. He returned with purpose. That was the moment the mutation began. Training didn't just make him grow, it made him expand. Like his genetics were waiting for permission to become something extreme. Week after week, his arms exploded past normal human proportions. His chest thickened. His delts became so round they looked unreal. People in gyms stopped mid-set just to stare. Whispers turned into curiosity. Curiosity turned into hype. Who was this guy? How was he growing like this? And was what they were seeing even possible without breaking the rules of human biology? Then, everything changed again when he met one person, Sybil Peters, known as the trainer of champions. She didn't coach him. She rewired him. Roelly's training became legendary. Heavy dumbbells weren't impressive. They were warm-up weight. Skull crushers with plates most people bench press? Normal. Failure wasn't the end of a set. Failure was step one. His arms didn't grow like normal muscle. They mutated. Round, full. Veins twisting like cables across granite-hard tissue. Fans didn't say, "His arms are huge." Fans said, "His arms don't make sense." And the gym clips proved it. Weighted dips with chains swinging like wrecking balls. Hammer curls that made dumbbells look like toys. Shoulder presses heavier than some lifters' squats. Every training session felt like Roelly was sending a message. If it hurts, good. Now we're working. Then came the stage. Roelly didn't just pose. He arrived. He walked out with the presence of a final boss. Judges looked twice. Competitors beside him squared their stance. But it didn't matter. Because beside Roelly, everyone looked smaller. And then, the moment that changed everything. On stage, under bright lights, at nearly 290 pounds of solid muscle, Roelly Winklaar performed a full backflip. The audience didn't react at first. They paused, trying to understand what they just saw. Then, the explosion of cheers hit. His rise continued into one of the most competitive eras in bodybuilding history. Phil Heath, Kai Green, Big Ramy, Marcus Rule, monsters everywhere. And even then, Roelly stood out. Not because he was the most symmetrical, not because he had flawless conditioning, but because he looked like the physical limit of muscle mass. When his name came up, the question wasn't, how will he place? The question was, did we just witness the absolute maximum a human body can carry? And maybe you understand that mindset. The moment where the bar shakes, where breathing hurts, where your muscles feel like they're tearing apart, and your body screams, "Stop." But your mind whispers, "One more." If that voice exists in you, Subscribe to Barbell Fuel. Because here, we don't just watch freaks. We study what made them and what broke the ones who quit. Today, Roelly Winklaar isn't just remembered, he's referenced. Whenever fans talk freak physiques, his name appears every time. Not because he won every trophy, not because he dominated every show, but because he was unforgettable. A physique that made people stare. A presence that made the stage feel smaller. An athlete that made the crowd question what the human body is capable of. Some physiques are beautiful. Roelly's was a spectacle. So now you decide. Does Roelly Winklaar hold the crown as the greatest mass monster of all time? Or does someone else sit above him? Because stories like this remind us of something important. Limits aren't fixed. They're challenged. They're broken. And monsters aren't born. They're built. If you want more stories like this, hit subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.